deer. I can't tell what it is though. Oh no, don't go over there.
Well, me and Zach are in here where we've been the past 2 evenings, and last night we were able to spot 1 or 2 good bucks out here, and we think that same buck might have walked past here this morning right at first light. We didn't have enough camera light, but he walked perfectly across here just like we thought they would. We got done watching him, we looked out there and there was an even bigger buck out there, probably 200 or 250 yards. We were hoping he might work this way, but he never did. He just kind of worked back out and all that cover out there. We think he might have bedded down, so we're going to sit here quite a bit longer. And we think they'll be out here probably moving around throughout the day, because the guys have seen in the past when they feel comfortable in these bedding areas, especially with the food source right there, they'll just get up and meander around just a little bit. And it's quite windy today and quite warm actually, so we think that fits better for this kind of native browse and this food source. Since it's so warm, they don't have to go to the corn or the beans or anything like that. So we think this is a pretty good spot, and the last 2 nights have proven that. We're just overlooking this big bottom down here at Glasson. The grass is a little bit shorter right in front of us, and for some reason the deer just like to walk right there, right on this edge. So that's where we're set up. And if one walks right here like he did this morning, it should give us a pretty good shot. We're 3 days into the Iowa gun season here, and the main reason we feel this spot is good is because there's no pressure in here. We haven't seen anybody in here like walking this out or even hunting in here, and the deer feel so comfortable back here without that pressure, and with that food source here, it just makes it such a good spot. We've kind of found this little honey hole back here where the deer feel comfortable. So we're gonna sit here this morning and see what else we can see. Well, we watched that bigger buck out there for a little while. We watched him, we think, bed down out there in some of that taller stuff. So we haven't seen much else throughout the morning, just a couple of does running around, probably got pushed off some of the surrounding properties, but the spot still seems good. I mean, there's deer moving out here and they feel comfortable, and we know in the evenings the deer just flood down into these little low-lying areas down here in front of us. So we're gonna return this evening, set up in this exact same spot, and hopefully see that big buck again. Well, me and Zach are back in here where we've been, I think, the past 2 evenings and where we sat this morning. Once we got back to the house, we looked at the footage again and we watched that big 8-pointer, and you can see him bed down out there. So we know he's out there, and we've also seen that other buck from this morning. We know there's probably 2 or 3 other shooters we've seen, but we're gonna sneak back in here extra early, get set up, and just wait for them to feed back out into this bottom like they've been doing the last 2 evenings. So we're gonna head down in there and see if we can't make it happen tonight.
Is that what they are? It's running down towards us. Oh, there goes that buck. Look at him crossing that water. as that. And just like that, it's over. That's awesome.
Well, we've been sitting here probably an hour now, and about 15 minutes ago, Zach looked over, and here in the little river that bends around here, we saw a nice buck. He kind of stood down there and looked like he maybe was getting a drink, and he kind of stood around, and then he ended up swimming back across that little river there and going back up into the timber. And like 10 minutes after that, it just started pouring on us, so we were covering up the camera and trying to keep everything dry. It lasted probably only 5 minutes or something like that, but it just started raining. Like, we didn't even expect rain at all, and it just starts building to the west there and comes through, and it broke, and now it's sunny out, so we'll see what happens now. Back to normal, back to hunting.
That was wild.
Right over here, coming across the river, like they've done before.
Yeah.
Right over here, to the left. It's coming right across.
That's a buck. It's a good buck. Do you see him? Tell me if you see him, I'm gonna blast. Oh, he's coming right at us. Okay, get ready. Careful. I'm on him. Just wait. As soon as he stops, shoot him. Shoot him. Where is he? He's coming right at us. Start to reload that gun as quick as you can. He's coming right at us. Just careful, because he's gonna run right on top of us here. I can't tell where you hit him even. He's down. Good job, dude. That's awesome, man. He came right to us.
Holy cow.
That was
We're
crazy.
just sitting here like nothing's happening. Nothing's going on, and then just all of a sudden, he just comes running.
Oh, that's a different buck even.
Yeah.
That is a different buck, Brody. And hey, we don't even have to leave our scent out there, dude.
Dude,
He ran right up there and died.
like, he helped us out. We don't gotta drag him as far.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
Holy
I'm
smokes,
shaking
dude.
my butt
Yeah.
off, dude.
That happened so fast. Holy smokes, dude. That's so sweet.
That's so awesome, man. He
And then
saw
and stopped,
us.
and then-
But then he ran right up here. Like,
He
hey,
does.
look, big buck right there, run right at us. Don't move, just lay down, Yeah, dude, of course, round 2. Not having a tag this year. That's that buck that crossed the creek. Standing broadside at 60 yards. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
Not very often do they go down right there.
That's awesome, man. Get up there.
What do you think about that, Brody?
That's crazy. Holy smokes.
Dude, that is sweet.
They've been crossing the river in about the same spot right there the last couple evenings. And that's just what this guy did too. He just came across out of some of that bedding that's in there, or maybe got pushed from somewhere, but crossed the river and stood in there for just a bit, and we lost him. And all of a sudden he just jumps up out of there and like he's running right at us. So it was a scramble for a minute or two, but then he runs up here behind us and falls like 25 yards away. So just sweet hunt. It was awesome.
Brody's tagged out.
Wow, that's a good looking jacket there, buddy.
I got it.
Heck yeah, Brody. Nice buck.
Yep.
I'll give you some skid. There we go.
First gun buck,
Yep.
First gun buck, really.
second buck, and they keep getting bigger.
Yep. And with a muzzleloader too. Jake's muzzleloader.
You could have shot that one with your bow, though.
Yeah. Got the gun season tag.
Wearing them out. That's awesome. What crazy weather.
Yeah, no kidding.
Warm and
Windy,
windy.
thunderstorm in December.
Yeah. It rained on us for like 5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, he's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
So now your brother's got to mount another one for you, huh?
Yeah.
Well, congrats, Brody.
Thanks, man.
But we better get him field dressed quick
Yeah.
and move him out of the timber. The wind is absolutely howling right now. There's branches falling all around us. For safety's sake, let's maybe move him out of here and then enjoy him.
Definitely.
Look at him a little bit closer up at the top of the hill.
Well, me and the guys got him drug up out of there, and I'm just more than excited for this thing. Like, just
nice.
an incredible hunt. And then right after that, we had 2 more bucks just come running right down the edge of the bottom there, right past us.
Well, I was talking to Brody in there. I was like, I think we found the buck nest gun season style. I mean, we've been monitoring this area, this kind of river system down through here, and looking for pressure. And we have seen pressure. There's definitely people shooting around, and you can tell that buck swam across the river trying to avoid gunshots that were 3/4 of a mile away.
Yeah.
I mean, we couldn't even see those hunters, and he was getting out of there. But, you know, we're really focusing on that river bottom because that's where they feel comfortable. And not only is there the cover there, but there's the food source there. I mean, they were eating that thing like they'd eat somebody's brassica plot on private land. I mean, they were just hammering that thing.
And that was something we found earlier this summer when we were scouting down those river bottoms. They were eating on that stuff. So that's kind of why that idea came to you to look at this place the other night, was we thought maybe they're still eating out on some of that stuff.
You said before you left you wanted to bet me $100 that you guys were going to get a shot at it. You probably
I would have now.
Betting against each other, and they both agreed.
We finally decided not to make the bet because we both agreed that we were going to shoot one. But
one thing you guys talk about is always scouting, and you said right after this that we were going to try to get out in the next couple of days and scout for some more places that were similar to this, and just be prepared for that second gun season.
yeah, that's huge when it comes to hunting in general. Just getting out, we talk about it time and time again, but we're always out looking for a food source, looking for a bedding area, whatever it may be.
Looking for pressure.
I mean, that definitely played a part into killing this buck.
It's been an exciting few days here of gun season. We're only 3 days in, and we've just had tons of success. And the one thing that we were keying on most this time for this gun season was just getting away from that pressure, and it's paid off for us twice already this gun season. But I just can't thank everybody here enough. This has just been an incredible deer season for me here in Iowa. It's been such a blessing. So I thank everybody here at the hunting public just for all the help and support. It's been awesome.
Hey man, congrats.
Thanks.
That was awesome. Fun hunt.